Welcome back everyone, and this is Ragnarok here with part 83 of my Warhammer 2 Mortal Empire's Karl Franz campaign. Alright, so as promised, we are going to take on both our Groven.
Ulrich's will!
The Uther Pendragon. That too. Let's actually give it to Uther. He's the most powerful unit on the field for us. We have the numbers, but they have the quality, so or at least in these Warhounds shouldn't be too much trouble. We just gotta make sure to box in our troops. Or box in our ranged units, rather. And the skin wolves will have to rely on crossbows to take out the skin wolves, but we really shouldn't have too much trouble here. I was actually expecting them to withdraw, but it's good that they decided to stand and fight here, otherwise we might not have had enough movement to catch up to them. Raining again. Alright. Good looking battlefield for us. Nice and open terrain.
Swordsman!
I want to set up over here.
Swordsman! Ready for war! The Empire endures!
Oh, box these guys off to the side here. I think we'll have to.
State troops ready!
I say I don't think we'll have to do it on this side, but I think a nice tight formation there.
For Heldenhammer! Ready to smite!
Love those mortars. There he is, Uther Pendragon on his Imperial Griffin. Very good.
Crossbow ready, General! Water! Sigma calls! Crossbowmen! For the Warhammer!
Let's go chase them off.
The Empire endures! Crossbowmen! Sigma, guide our fire! Emperor!
You guys are going to be needed over here. Center. Let's get up here too.
For Heldenhammer! Sigmar calls!
Help support this fight.
Ready for war! For the Emperor! Ready!
Alright.
Moving now!
You guys over here help with these armored skin wolves. Actually, come over here.
My Ulrich's wrath!
And get in behind there.
Taking aim! No lingering!
Oh,
Wise counsel!
there he is.
Take the ground!
A little bit stuck there.
Crossbows ready, General! Quick
I
march!
need to go help him.
Swordsman! To battle for the twin-tailed comet! Steady, man!
Guys, get back here. Ah, shoot.
Get them! Now we strike! Sigmar calls! War!
How are we doing?
By Ulrich's wrath!
Oh, I'll be in
Pass the foe!
a little bit bad shape after this.
We are Sigmar's heirs! On my
But
command!
I don't know, we should be okay though.
Formation! March!
What the swords are for, just to absorb punishment. Crossbows deal out the punishment. Let's get in there and help out. Oh shoot. Get out of there. Get out of there. Just clicking buttons and yeah. Well, click, 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 click. And drop something down on our own troops. Well, thank goodness we've been able to outnumber these guys most of the time that we get them in the field. Things are nasty. The regeneration and their armor makes them really tough to get rid of.
The Empire endures! I speak, you act. Charge!
This will just finish him off, and then we can finally end this
Empire endures!
battle. There we go. Yeah, most of this will replenish pretty quickly, I think. We didn't even finish off the army completely. I mean, they're still in pretty good shape aside for units that got wiped out. Marauder horsemasters have been a pain in the ass. So the crossbows do a pretty good job of keeping them in check. Tell me we've got
To
enough.
battle!
Oh yeah, we've got enough movement to hit them from there.
Madness! No! Raise Sigmar!
Alright, one more level and Luther will be immortal. Go irrepressible. And then we can start unlocking Quartermaster. Captain Silver. Go with third veteran. Like you guys have a lot of
provinces. Raise your weapon!
hit points. Hopefully we get the garrison here. Oh, we do. That's perfect. Oh, beautiful. See some handgunners in action for a change. We'll use the garrison for this. We'll just set up a defensive perimeter around our ranged units. And I don't even think we'll use our heroes this time around. Let the garrison deal with this. Ah, this is not my favorite map. Terrain is Rough terrain. Not great for artillery. It is kind of cool that it's sort of each side has its own set of hills. So it's then you've got sort of this valley in between. A good map for multiplayer. Actually, I think we'll do better over here.
Missiles at the ready!
Let's get a little bit tighter this time around.
Swordsman! We are Sigmar's heirs! For Heldenhammer! Swordsman! For Heldenhammer!
Tighter.
Swordsman! For Heldenhammer!
Alright, that should be good enough.
The Empire!
Reinforcements are coming in from behind. Not ideal. And get back here.
Shield of faith! For Heldenhammer!
Alright. Stay put here and just try and get the reinforcements over here as quickly as possible.
Formation march! Great swords! Ready to engage! Shalia protects us! Shalia protects us!
It'll take a second to get them organized.
Great swords! Take the ground!
Moving.
Hand gunners!
Let's try and get out into the open. Set up this mortar right there, that should be fine.
Our steeds are restless!
Emperor Knights be able to get over there pretty quick.
Taking up position!
Quicker than the rest of them, that is.
Sir!
I'll get over here.
Take the ground!
Knights are not terribly fast in
What can we
this.
do against
I guess it kind of figures they are wearing a ton of armor.
swordsman?
Alright, so you guys are gonna have to fight this one. Guess
Swordsman!
all on guard mode before I forget. Get over here, skin wolves over here. Guys, come over here and see if you can help with them. These are actually making pretty good time.
I speak you!
Don't do anything drastic here. Wait for them to.
Ready for war!
Alright,
Very well!
guys need to get in there now.
For Heldenhammer!
Going for the crossbows.
Yes, General!
You guys gotta help out. Not you.
March!
In there too. Where are my Empire Knights?
Emperor's might! By Ulrich's wrath! Captain of the Empire!
Guys help out with these skin rolls. Those are gonna be the biggest problem right there. Guys fall back to here. Oh shit.
And gunners!
Guys can get in behind here and get some shots in there. Wraight.
For Heldenhammer! We are Sigmar's heirs!
Let's get back into formation. Lots of troops coming over here to help out.
No lingering!
Damn it.
Our steeds are restless! Like Galmarez! Halberdiers! Prepare for combat! Ivorina, listen! No lingering!
Well, turning into a bit of a mess, but thank goodness we have superior numbers on them.
Glory to the Empire!
Just run down these, make sure these skin wolves don't survive. God damn it. We're not gonna catch them. Alright. Good enough, but I feel like they still survived. So get more experience and a little bit more hash out of them, but we're gonna have to fight them one more time, I think, and we probably won't be able to do that this turn.
Raise Sigmar.
Yep.
Moving on.
Oh, follower gained. Apprentice wizard. So that was good.
I will marshal the men.
For hit points. Magnus, now immortal.
What does the Emperor bid?
Alright, I think we'll force
It is
march
for the
into
best.
Marienburg, just to get a little bit more
The Empire.
replenishment.
No.
Be able to finish them off next turn.
To the provinces!
Grunwalds.
To strengthen the Empire!
What are we gonna do with you? Well, do have. Oh my gosh, look at that. If these guys decide to declare war on us, we are gonna be fucked. I gotta station Grunwald in Grunberg for now. If those orcs do get out of line, we're gonna have to send him to Averheim right away, and then we're gonna have to recall some of the armies from the north down here as well, but we will have to get Grunwald to Averheim quickly as possible. The only real damage they could do down here is on these minor settlements. I feel like, well, I mean, if they do attack one of these fortresses, they'll actually be able to take it without too much trouble.
Now they'll sing!
I don't know, I don't think,
I'm special!
yeah, that if they hit one of these major settlements with both armies at the same time, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep them from taking the fortress. Alright, let's keep moving, boys.
Moving off!
What do you require?
Yes, son of Sigmar!
Alright, so we've got a little bit of extra treasury. What I want to do is, before I forget, I'm going to pick up this strong Felix van Gorst
What do you require?
and actually rename him. And I apologize for taking so long to name this guy, but here we go. And I think we'll send him to Franz's army to fill in that spot that we lost previously. Go with that sort of slaying. Um, I guess this would actually be useful for him because of the ability that they have. Yeah, I'll give him an apprentice wizard. Perfect. And a hedge wizard as well. I don't know if that campaign movement range helps with the army, but anyway. So he will go over to Franz.
Let us forge our
We
faith.
can level him up as well. Yeah, the magic resistance. This is yeah, it caused moderate magical damage. So having the fixture shard, I guess, minus 22% damage magic resistance should actually work out pretty good. Well, I will give you the Barded Warhorse. Those. We'll definitely give him replenished troops, but I'm just thinking if that's a priority. I think we should improve his battle skills first. Just to make sure he stays alive. Faith's Bastion. There we go, that looks great. Kratos. And probably sink points into this. I guess these actually aren't too bad. Pretty good. Anyway. So he'll join the Emperor
to the provinces
when the time comes. Get him over here as quickly as possible. I think Dante, we're gonna have to fall back to Castle von Ruken.
Let us forge our faith.
Finish that off. And focus on some of his battle skills. Make him a little bit stronger in combat.
Warrior of Sigmar.
Alright, Lodbrok. What can I do with you?
Show me the accused. Tools of judgment ready.
Alright, see if we can get this guy. Take down Black Raider.
They will be judged.
Critical success. Beautiful.
I trust no man.
Yeah, guess we'll go with that. I guess we could sink points into this too. The damage walls, I guess, might be useful in some situations. And we're starting to run low on funds. And I really want to get
this will bolster the nation.
this guy back to full strength.
I command here.
So we'll stick with the 3 Reichsguard for now. With the artillery horse. This is the artillery that we stole at the beginning of the campaign. One of the ones that we stole at the very beginning. So good that he's back with Franz. And then bring Kratos over here to join Flint, Kirk, Holiday, and the Apothecary. And of course the Emperor. So that should strengthen the army a little bit. I think we'll try and keep the warrior priest with the Reichsguard, and that should give his bonuses should help the Reichsguard out a little bit.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, you know what? I was taking a look at the overall map, and spot where the Skaven are. Just put on the Skaven corruption, and you can get a pretty good idea of which settlements are owned by them. Oh, this one, Kislev, is probably not. And this one over here, Seismond, is almost certainly not. Kind of cool, the High Elves have pretty much taken, this is why they're ranked number 1 right now. We have more, go to ownership, we've got more territory. Or, well, land mass. But they've secured all of Uthlon, and the Skaven have actually moved into a lot of this Dark Elf territory. So, which is good because we've been at war with the Dark Elves for quite a while and we haven't seen boo from them, so they're occupied with Skaven. Alright, so we're gonna have to resettle this settlement, but obviously we can't afford to do it right now. And I don't think I want this force to be the one to do that. I do want to take Norden. But the problem is the garrison here is pretty stout. Hoping Dante would be able to go over there and do that, but I don't feel confident sending just the one army. I guess we can send the Reichsmarschall to help out there, and then Franz can fall back to Wolfenburg and pick up Kratos. We have spotted chaos over here. Let's actually take a look at this.
Never. I am no fool.
What is their movement range?
Cease.
Okay.
Cease.
About the same. I don't want them to be able to target Lodbrok here.
For Sigma.
Rather, try and target one of them first. I do also want to see what's going on over here. I want to spot their armies. Okay, here we are. Got 2 of them up there.
Asinine mortal.
The rest are going to start flowing through here.
By Sigma.
Alright.
Ready.
For what the odds are here. 13%. 34%. Still. 1 in 3 chance. Well, we'll send Belmont over that way, and hopefully Verstholen will be back soon from his injuries.
The Empire. Ha! My faith burns bright.
Take a little while to get him over here.
Comet.
I think what we're gonna do with Dante is park him in the forest here, put him in ambush stance. So
Yes, a sound
this is
plan.
not ideal for fighting. Ideal army for fighting in the forest, in the trees.
A step too far.
But I think we're gonna come down here and take this settlement, and then maybe we will pick up a general to go in here to Salzmund. Got nobody available right now. Or nobody that we can afford anyway. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I think we're in really good shape so long as the orcs don't declare war on us. I really should knock on wood, because if they do declare war on us, that's yeah, it'd be a big problem. We'll have so much building to do. But the quicker we get these economic buildings up, quicker all of this building is going to go. We're going to have a lot more resources to be able to build. More turns for the tournament grounds. Awesome. Alright, let's read a little bit more Sword of Justice. Grunwald's hand leapt to his sword. That was too much. Then fresh shrieks of alarm rose up from the lower slopes of the hill. The orcs were back in the assault. With a final backward glance of despair, Locke ran to his position amongst the halberdiers. He didn't say another word. Grunwald called his personal guard to his side, drawing his sword as he did so. "Watch for the breach," he said, trying to push the dispute to the back of his mind. "On my mark, we'll enter the melee." The artillery spat out again. Spinning shot high over the ranks of the defenders and into the advancing orcs. It did little to halt the tide. On every side, greenskins surged towards the defensive lines. Grunwald watched them as they came, looking for a weak point to exploit. The orcs were unusually tight-formed. He had a sick feeling in his stomach. There were so many. They looked well armed indeed. Perhaps Block was right. He grasped the grip of his broadsword with both hands. There was no time to reconsider now. Battle had come. The long day waned over Aberheim. It was still hot. Verstholen looked up into the sky. There wasn't a cloud in it. The sun remained strong. He'd never known a summer like it. Now he realized why southerners were so flaky. It was the heat that did for them. He was standing on one of the 7 bridges across the Aver. Long ago, Aberheim consisted solely of the Averberg and its attendant residences. As the empire had grown, the city had sprawled out across the whole valley. As a rule, the richer dwellings were still on the southern shore. The poorer quarters, some of them legally inside Stirland, were on the northwest bank. They were crammed close together, like all impoverished tenements in all cities of the Old World. There were none of the wide parks and elegant avenues that graced the old city on the east side. That made it far less edifying to spend time in, but for his purpose, much more interesting. Verstholen walked across the bridge and into the maze of streets beyond. The air was thick and unmoving. Out of the evening sun, beggars slumped in the shadows, mouths open like dogs. Flies drowned lazily in the open doors to shops and taverns. There was no sign of the militia that seemed to patrol the old city streets incessantly. Verstholen made sure his pistol was safely stowed under his jacket, ready to be withdrawn quickly. The atmosphere seemed reasonably benign, but it did no harm to be careful. Alright, I think I'm going to stop there. End turn is just about winding down. What was the Confederation there? Wintertooth and Norska. Who absorbed who? Oh, Wintertooth has absorbed Norska. Oh. Guess we're not going to get to Norden. Not at the moment, anyway. Okay, well, we're at war with Wintertooth anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter over much. Just let's take a look at what our strength ranking is in relation to them. Okay, their strength rank number 10. Where did those orc armies go? Yeah, I suspected this might be the case, that they're just moving around the mountains, moving towards the orc or the dwarf strongholds over here. So let's just hope that they don't decide to declare war on us. I don't know if Grunwald needs to stay over here at the moment. Something like that would be useful. Not sure where we're gonna send Grunwald next. Where did that army go?
To strengthen the empire.
Did they disband it? Is it in ambush? Oh man. I really wish I was watching when that. I don't know. Just occurred to me, we're over the half an hour mark, and I'm just kind of settling into the turn here. I actually want to take a nice long look at the map
Yes.
and plan out a little bit better how I want to move all of these pieces around the board here. So I am
No, tempt me.
I'm gonna end things here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Our number, I think 84 is next. 84 or 85, something like that. Have a great day. Ragnarok signing out.